السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله، الحمد لله، والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. I welcome you all to the class of دروس اللغة العربية لغير الناطقين بها. Inshallah ta'ala, today we are continuing with lesson number 3, inshallah ta'ala. But before that, we have learned درسنا في الأسبوع الماضي. We have studied in the last week اسم الإشارة هذا وذلك. نعم, we've learned هذا and we've learned ذلك. هذا للقريب, هذا is for near, and ذلك للبعيد is for far. هذا means this, and وذلك ما معناه للبعيد, it's for far. نعم, للبعيد, that. هذا is this, ذلك is that. But I just wanted to give you all the asma'ul ishara just as an introduction. Now, just as an introduction, I'll just give you all the asma'ul ishara. Okay. So they're actually, because if you memorize it now, it will be very beneficial in the future. Asma'ul ishara, one is this, hada, but when you have to say these both, you say hadani. Hadani. And when you say these all, you'll say haulai. Haulai, these for masculine. So if you start memorizing hada, hadani, haulai, and this is only for mudhakkar, for male. For female, it will be, if I change the color, maybe this will be hadihi for female. Hadihi, and this will be hatani, and then haulai. And this is mudhakkar, hada, hadani, haulai. Hadihi, this for singular, plural, hatani, these two female, and haulai is similar for both. And this is lil qarib, this is for near. And if you come for far, is dhalika, just write it down somewhere. Dhalika, dhanika, and then ulaika. Ulaika. That, those both, and then ulaika. And then this is for ba'id. Tilka is for that female, and tanika, ulaika. If you understand these, this is the whole story. Khalas. And this will keep coming in the future lessons, inshallah ta'ala. So, this singular, these two, and these all, and this feminine singular, these two, and these all feminine. This is same. So, hada, hadani, haulai, hadi, hatani, haulai. Dhalika, dhanika, ulaika, tilka, tanika, ulaika. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Right? If you memorize these, inshallah, your asmaul ishara are done. The pointers. Remember, for pointing, it could be either present in the physical world, like pointing out this, or it could be mentally also, like something you're pointing out in your mind. You remember that book, you remember that guy, that could be pointing out. It's different from the pronouns. Pronouns are hua, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. Inshallah, it'll come in the lesson number 10, and he'll start introducing before also. But pronouns are used instead of a noun. Many people get confused with hada and hua. Hada is like this, hua is he or it. Instead of saying Muhammad came, Muhammad went, we'll say hua, right? Hua tajirun, he's a trader. Inshallah, it'll come in the future. But this is the story of what? Of Asma'ul Ishara, lil Qarib, lil Ba'id. So what I do, that's how we go. We take the advanced stuff, we just introduce it here. So when it comes, inshallah, you'll be more prepared to it, because many times what happens is when it comes in the lesson, it'll become very difficult for you to, what do you call, understand. Inshallah. So these are Asma'ul Ishara lil Qarib, and these are for far. We've just learned Hada and Dalika, but I gave you the whole story. This is the whole story. Just for introduction, even if you don't memorize, it's fine. Inshallah, you'll remember some of it when it will come inside in the future lessons, inshallah ta'ala. So we learned in the first lesson, ahada is this. Similarly, we can use adhalika, is that, for a question. Like, for example, we can say, ahada kitabun, is this a book? Naam. We can say, ahada kitabun, is this a book? So the reply will be, naam hada kitabun. Yes, this is a book. Now, and then for feminine also, We can say هذه bintun. Is this a girl? And it will become atilka. Inshallah, we'll learn in the future. So هذا اسمه إشارة. It's called اسمه إشارة for singular مفرد. Remember, مفرد is singular. جمع is plural. Some people say واحد and جمع, but that's also fine. But you use مفرد. مفرد. هذا. 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 And هذا is used for عاقل. What is عاقل? Intelligent beings. This is very important for you to understand. Intelligent means humans. And what else? Humans and angels and jinn. Right? These are only intelligent. For our purpose, only humans, because we're not talking about angels at all. So humans, these are called aqil. And what about غير aqil? غير aqil is used for everything else, like non-intelligent. It's not living, non-living. It's intelligent, non-intelligent. So animals come here. Animals, plants, what else? Mountains, things. Things, everything else, non-living things or living. So except humans, everything else. I mean, angels, jinn, obviously in aqil, but what we see, غير aqil, everything else. So هذا is used for both. So we say ismun isharatin lil qarib. It's a ismu ishara for near, for li'aqilin wa ghayri aqil. And it is used for mudakkar, male only. Hada is used only for male, as well as only used for aqil, as well. I mean, only used for mufrad, singular. So if somebody wants to write down hada, we say all these things are not important. I mean, it's just for your knowledge, so that you are prepared for what's coming. So we say ismu isharatin lil mufradi. It's for singular. Al mudakkar for masculine. Li aqilin for aqil. Ali means for wa ghayri aqil. Wa ghayril aqil. And it's also for near. Lil qarib also. Lil qarib. So if you want to give it a definition, you can give it like this, but it's just too much, no? It's just too much. So هذا is اسم إشارة للمفرد المذكر لعاقل وغير العاقل للقريب. So number one, it's اسم إشارة. This is important. And it's for singular. So هذا is not used for duals or for plurals. It's for masculine. هذا is only used for masculine. And it is used for aqil as well as غير aqil. So it doesn't matter. It's used for everything which is near. And it is only used for qarib. This is what we learned in the first lesson. هذا. هذا. This thing. Then we learned ma. Ma hada. What is this in the first lesson? No. So ma is called ismu istifham. It's a noun. Ma could also be a particle also, but this is ismu istifham in. It's a noun or questioning. It's a noun or question. Ma hada is used for question. There are various types of ma, by the way. There are more than 10 types of ma. So don't worry about which type this is. But anytime you ask a question with this is a noun. Sometimes ma could be a half particle. Right? There are 3 types of speech in Arabic. No? One is ism, the other is fi'l, and the third one is harf. Ism is a noun which has meaning, and no tense. There's no time in it. There's no time or tense, you could say. There's no time. Like Muhammad. There's no past, future, present. No, it's just this thing. Fi'al is meaning with tense. Plus tense, you could write maybe. Plus tense. And harf has no meaning or no tense. Harf does not have a meaning in itself. The context decides what meaning it is. Because sometimes we find Bismillah, in the name of Allah. Sometimes we translate as in the name of Allah. Sometimes we translate the ba as with the name of Allah. So it depends. Sometimes ba could be by, due to. So huruf, generally, they do not have any meaning as such. But there's one specific meaning, but it could change according to the context. There's no inherent meaning as such. So that's why you find ba, they'll give you 10 meanings of ba. In this context, this in this, or min, for example. Sometimes we'll translate min as from. Inshallah, it'll come in the next lesson. Sometimes as of, sometimes some. Um, so there's various types of min. So parts of speech in Arabic are only three: ism, fail, and harf. So ma here is a noun. Is a noun. Is it used for aqil? No. We use for غير aqil. So we cannot say ma hada waladun. Hada khata. This is a mistake. You have to say man hada. Man hada. Um, hada tabibun. Who's this? This is a doctor. Like that. That's what we learned in lesson number 1. We learned ma hada. We learned ahada. Ahada is a particle, and we say, is this a house? Ahada baytun. We say naam hada baytun. And then we've learned in the 3rd lesson, we started with ma'arifa and nakira. Ma'arifa and nakira. So we've learned about al, right? Al. And this al is called al-ta'rif or harfu ta'rif. Harfu ta'rif. And some call it just al, but it's a particle, harf. And anytime it comes with a noun, it makes it ma'arifa. What is ma'arifa? Al-baytu. It'll make it drop the tanween. So it becomes the house, right? Very simple. So baytun is nakira and al-baytu is ma'arifa. A lot of this thing. So we say yuhdafu tanween. The tanween goes away. In the dukhuli al. When al comes, the tanween goes away. Tanween goes away. It becomes al-qalamu maksuran. All these things we've learned. Inshallah, we'll continue from here. We're learning Shamsiya and Qamariya, inshallah. So what is Huruf Shamsiya and Huruf Qamariya? Huruf Shamsiya wa Huruf Qamariya. Right? This is like sun letters and moon letters. Huruf Shamsiya, sun letters, are those where al comes to it. You don't pronounce the lam, like ash-shamsu, the example itself. So we say ash-shamsu. And in Qamar, we'll pronounce the lam, al-qamaru. And that's the only difference, just pronunciation. And how do you know which one is which? Well, some people ask you to memorize all the 14. So there are 14 Shamsiya and there are 14 Qamariya. But I think it's very difficult to memorize. They have some cheat codes to memorize and all that. But I would say any word which has, you get used to it. Any word with the tip or the blade of the tongue is Shamsiya. Right? Ar-rajulu. And these Qamariya comes from the lips or the throat. Al-bayt. Al-haqqu. Lips or the throat. These are Qamariya, generally speaking. This is how you can remember. You get used to it. Just the tajweed, like al-babu, al-qalamu. This is huruf Shamsiya. This is huruf Qamariya. So najmun. This is an-najmu. You're not pronouncing the lam, right? The sun burns away the lam. You can remember like that. Shamsiya means the lam goes away. So najmun, a star. An-najmu, not al-najmu. No, it will be an-najmu. The lam is totally silent. And the star. Rajulun, a man. Ar-rajulu, the man. Deekun, a rooster. Ad-deeku. It should be a dhamma. Ad-deeku, the rooster. Ad-deeku. Talibun, a student. At-talibu, the student. Some sentences for that. Vocabulary practice. An-najmu ba'idun. Now, the star is far. An-najmu ba'idun. Ar-rajulu waqifun. The man is standing. No? Waqifun. Opposite is jalisun. See, this is ma'rifa, this is nakira. That means it has al, this doesn't have al. As-sukkaru hulwun. The sugar is sweet. At-talibu maridun. The student is sick. Ad-deeku jamilun. The rooster is beautiful. A rooster. Ad-daftaru jadidun. Daftar means the notebook. The notebook is new. At-tajiru ghaniyun. The tajir is rich. Ad-dukkanu maftuhun. The shop is open. Al-waladu fakhirun. The boy is poor. At-tuffahu ladhidun. The apple is tasty. At-tabibu tavilun wal-maridu khasirun. Very simple sentences. The doctor is tall and the patient is, of sick person is short. Yeah, inshallah. If somebody can read, inshallah. You have to read with the correct endings. Right?
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. كيف حالك؟
الحمد لله، كيف أنت؟
الحمد لله بخير. نعم. اقرأ.
تمارين. اقرأ واكتب مع ضبط وآخر الكلمات. الباب.
أواخر
أواخر الكلمات.
نعم نعم.
الباب.
نعم.
دور. التاجر. بيزنس مان. ذا بيزنس مان. النجم. ستار. القمر. the moon. الديك. the rooster. الماء. the water. السرير the bed. البيت the house. المسجد the masjid. الرجل the man. السكر the sugar. الورق the paper.
نعم. املأ الفراغ فيما يلي. You have to fill in the blanks with any word. It could be any word. غني.
التاجر غني.
نعم.
الرجل مريض.
يعني هي هنا second is here.
no
الثاني.
عفوا. السكر حل.
نعم
التاجر. الولد مريض.
نعم. الولد مريض. نعم.
المفتاح. التفاح لذيذ.
التفاح
sorry.
لذيذ. نعم. مفتاح لذيذ. أم، قيس.
الطالب طويل.
نعم.
آم، الرجل قصير.
الرجل the man is short. نعم. We have to match these. نعم. If أخ تعلق.
نعم، السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
طيب. الطالب مريض.
Let me wait.
الدكتور.
Let me wait. Let me put a line. الطالب مريض. نعم.
نعم.
مم.
الدكان مفتوح.
نعم أحسنت.
التفاح لذيذ.
فهما
لذيذ.
لذيذ. نعم.
الماء حار.
نعم.
الحجر ثقيل.
ثقيل. أحسن.
القلم مكسور.
القلم مكسور. نعم أحسن. The stone, the pen is broken. الكلمات الجديدة حلو. Yeah. اقرأ. نعم. You
نعم.
read and translate.
حلو
مم.
sweet.
مم.
مريض sick.
مم.
الدكان shop.
نعم.
غني rich. طويل tall. فقير poor. قصير short. التفاح apples.
فهو نعم. Okay. الحروف القمرية والحروف الشمسية. The moon letters and the solar letters. نعم. الحروف القمرية. إن الحروف القمرية لا ينطق السكون أو ينطق السكون. يعني ينطق يعني pronounce. نطق is to pronounce. So ينطق السكون على اللام. The سكون is pronounced. So we say القمرية. The lam is pronounced. But here الشمسية لا ينطق السكون على اللام. The سكون is not pronounced. It has a سكون and it is written but لا ينطق. It will not be pronounced. Pronounced على اللام. And they'll put a شدة وتوضع شدة على الحرف. شدة is put here. نعم. So it become الشمسية. نعم. So read one القمرية الحروف anyone and one شمسية and try to translate. These vocabulary are extra vocabulary. No need to memorize them, but yeah.
can I read?
نعم نعم.
الحروف القمرية.
مم.
الأب. عفوا.
Father.
the father. الباب the door. الجنة the
read
paradise.
horizontally.
لا
يعني
أوكي
نعم، واحد قمرية والواحد شمسي.
أوكي. الأب the father، التاجر the businessman، الباب the door، الثوب the clothes،
Yeah, clothes or
uh,
dress. نعم.
dress. الجنة the paradise، الديك the
Jannah also
rooster.
means حديقة. حديقة garden. Jannah is garden. نعم.
أوكي. الحمار the donkey، الذهب
gold.
عفوا
gold.
the gold.
silver gold. الذهب
الخبز.
والفضة. نعم. فضة is silver. الذهب is gold.
أوكي. الخبز the bread،
bread.
الرجل the man، العين the eye،
I
الزهر the flower،
زهرة.
الزهرة
نعم.
the flower، الغداء is dinner.
غداء lunch.
lunch.
So the three
الس-
meals are الفطور والغداء والعشاء. فطور breakfast. غداء is lunch. عشاء عشاء. العشاء قبل
أوكي.
العشاء. نعم.
أوكي،
dinner
جزاك الله
عشاء.
خير. السمك the fish، الفم the mouth،
فم mouth.
الشمس الفم the mouth، الشمس the moon، no the sun،
نعم.
القمر the moon، الصدر the chest،
Yes.
الكلب the dog، الضيف the guest، الماء the water، الطالب the student، الولد the boy، الطالب the student، الولد the boy، الظهر
ظهر يعني back bone.
الظهر.
the back.
اوكي
ظهر.
back. الهواء the weather،
air.
air.
Hawa is weather also, but here it is air.
اللحم the meat، اليد the hand، النجم the star.
The star. نعم. So maybe new words. Lahm is meat. Yadu will come later on. It's hand. And ضيفu is guest. People get confused with ضعيف. ضعيف يعني weak with an ain. This is ضيف. ضعيف plural we'll learn later on. It's ضعاف. ضعيف. ضيف is ضيوف. ضيوف guests. Like people who حجاج are called whom they call them ضيوف الرحمن. Guests of Rahman, for example. ضيوف. And in the Quran also ضيف هل أتاك حديث ضيف إبراهيم. Has the news come of the guest of Ibrahim alayhi salam, the angels which came. And what else? Zahra is flower. Ghada'u is lunch. Dhahabu is gold. الذهب. نعم. أخطأ. Read and just read and try to translate.
نعم.
نعم.
طيب. البيت the house. الديك
How did you pronounce it?
الديك.
Addiku, no? Lam sound should not. So in the adhan also, many of them what they do is ashhadu al, and they'll give the noon sound a little bit. That should not come. It's Allah ilaha illallah. Ashhadu Allah ilaha. Similarly here, al diku should not be. It should be addiku. The lam is totally gone. Naam. La yuntaq.
الديك the rooster. المدرس.
Yeah, this is a meme, huh? Here, there's a meme here like this. Naam. Al mudarrisu.
The teacher. الباب
Naam.
the door. الطالب the student. السكر the sugar. الدفتر
Notebook.
the notebook. الأخ
brother. Alakhu brother. Akhi.
No, brother. الرسول.
الرسول.
نعم the messenger. الوجه.
الوجه. face. وجه.
الوجه.
face. وجه.
نعم. الصديق الصادق
الصديق. الصديق.
الصديق
Friend.
friend.
نعم. This is different from Siddiq. Siddiq is Abu Bakr Siddiq, the truthful one. This is Sadiq, friend.
نعم. القرآن القرآن. الصلاة prayer. القعبة the Kaaba.
نعم.
الرأس
the head. Ras. So we learned Ra'asu is the head, Al-Wajhu is the face, as well as what? Al-Ainu is the eye, Al-Famu is the mouth. Al-Isba'u, finger. Isba'. The plural is Asabi'. نعم. يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم. They put their fingers in the ears, حذر الموت, when there's a thunder. إسبع, plural is أصابع. إسبع.
إسبع.
نعم.
إسبع. نعم. الصابون.
الصابون. Soap.
Soap.
Yep.
الظفر.
الظفر. نعم. So ظفر is a fingernail. ظفر. ظفر.
Single male.
Yeah, this nail. ظفر.
نعم. الفجر. The morning, like Fajr.
It comes in the Quran also. وَعَلَى الَّذِينَ هَادُوا حَرَّمْنَا كُلَّ ذِي ظُفُرٍ. And on the people of Jews, we had prohibited every the clawed animal. So it was haram on them. ظفر.
Oh, no.
Al-Fajr.
نعم. الظهر. نعم. العصر. عصر.
نعم. عصر time.
المغرب.
المغرب. نعم.
مغرب. and
العشاء.
العشاء.
Isha time. Maghrib. Isha.
نعم.
Okay, we are done with Alhamdulillah, lesson number 3. Inshallah, this lesson we are going to start with حروف الجر. So, حروف الجر. So any noun, there are 3 cases. We talked about it last time also. Can anyone tell me the 3 cases? One is ما هو الحالة الثلاثة أو حالات الثلاثة للاسم. What are the 3 halats? 3 cases for a noun. One is marfu'. So what does marfu' means? Ending with fatha or kasra or dhamma.
One is majroor.
Yeah, but marfu' means ending with which thing?
With kasra, dhamma.
But marfu' is with what? Rafa is with what? It's ending with dhamma. With a dhamma. Like Muhammadun, ma halatuhu marfu'. It is marfu' or fi halati rafa. It is dhamma. Muhammadun. If you see one dhamma or 2 dhamma. Al-baytu. If somebody asks you what is this hala, it is marfu'. Don't worry about it, but majroor is with kasrah. Kasrah. And the last case is
mansoob
with
fatha.
Now, right? So we are learning majroor today. Right? The default is marfu'. Like mubtada, marfu'un daiman. Mubtada is always marfu'. Unless something else comes, to initiate. Like here, al-baytu marfu', it is dhamma. But when fi comes, it gets a kasra, fil bayti. So we say this is called harfu jar. تجر الاسم الذي بعدها إلى الكسرة بالكسرة. It'll make it كسرة. It'll make it مجرور في البيت. في البيت. So it'll never be في البيت. That's what you're learning. In the house. في means in the house. Like محمد في البيت, in the house. So مرفوع مجرور. Because it will come later on, inshallah. Marfu, majrur and all that. That's very common. So noun has 3 cases and we'll keep repeating it, inshallah. Al-baytu, the house. Fil bayti, in the house. Al-masjidu, and it's ma'rif also, no? Because of al. Al-masjidu, the masjid. Fil masjidi, in the masjid. And we are learning ala. Al-maktabu, the desk. Alal maktabi, on the desk. It's harfu jar. There are 17 like we talked about. Fi ala.
عفوا, I have one question.
Yeah.
مرفوع when it's like محمد.
نعم.
And مجرور محمدين.
Yes.
And منصوب is محمدان or
نعم.
محمد.
محمدان.
Okay.
نعم. Yes. That's it. There's
Okay.
only 3 cases now. So I was writing all the prepositions باو تاو كاف لام واو منذ مذ خلا ربا حاشا من عدا في عن على حتى إلى. These are called حروف الجر. We're learning only 4 in this lesson, but just as a comprehensive, these are all the you could say حروف الجر. Like ba, it'll come with a kasra, so it will become b. B, ti, or ta will become with the fatha. Ba means with. Ka means like you are like a tiger. Anta ka asad. Li will learn later on, inshallah, will come. Belongs to. Alhamdulillahi. Wow comes in qasam. Wallahi. Mundu and mudh means since. Khala is except. Rubba is also, Hasha is also except. Rubba is sometimes. Rubba. This is rare anyways. Min is common. Min, we are learning later on. From. Ada is also except. Rare. But fi is in. An is about. Ala is on. Hatta is until. Ila is to. If you want to remember, this is باو تاو كاف لام واو منذ مدخل ربا حاشا من عدا في عن على حتى إلى. Right? 17 prepositions. That's how I remember. So, but there's no point in remembering. Just, if you want to know what are the huruf al-jar, they will give the noun majroor ala al-maktabi. Okay, and we are learning aina. Aina, like we learned ma for questioning. Aina means where. Aina means where. هذا سؤال عن المكان. It's a question about place. Aina, where. أين محمد. Where is Muhammad? هو في الغرفة. هو ضمير. It's called ضمير. هو ضمير. It's a pronoun للمفرد for singular as well as مذكر, like هذا. Right? مفرد, and it can be used for عاقل وغير عاقل. وغير عاقل. It can be used for things also. Like here we learn kitab also is مذكر. So ضمير, this is هو. ضمير للمفرد مذكر لعاقل وغير. It's for singular masculine. هو. هو, he. So هو could mean he in English, or we can translate as it. It. أين محمد هو في الغرفة. So because of في, this will become a حرف جر, and this is اسم مجرور. This is called اسم مجرور. هو في الغرفة. He is in the room. وأين ياسر. And where is Yasir? هو في الحمام. He is in the washroom. Yasir is always in the washroom. وأين آمنة. Amina. So feminine names will never take tanween. Another thing which we are learning is feminine names do not take tanween. And we'll learn the reason, inshallah, in the last lesson of this book, 23 or 22, 23. Al-alam al-mu'annath la yunawwan. Alam means a noun or a name, proper noun. It's called alam, like alamul mudhakkar. This is called alam mudhakkar. This is alam muannath. It will not take tanween. La yunawwan. Aminatu, Aishatu. If you want to remember, like females do not carry two tanween because very heavy. So only one dhamma. It's always Aminatu, Mariamu, Fatimatu. But male names take names. I'm talking about. Many people get confused. Oh, Siyaratun, it's feminine. It's taking a ta. Yes, tanween. Yes, because you're talking about names. Names. Aminatu. It's a name. And will not say huwa. Will say hiya. Hiya fil matbakhi. Hiya fil matbakhi. She is in the kitchen. Matbakh is the kitchen. Matbakhi. She is in the kitchen. Aina al-kitabu, where is the book? Now we are talking about things. So is it male or female? Generally, to find out if it's male or female, we'll look at this ta. The ta marbuta. If this ta comes, it is feminine for things. So aina al-kitabu, it's mudhakkar. So we say huwa ala al-maktabi. It is on the desk. Huwa ala al-maktabi. Wa aina as-sa'atu, and where is the watch? So we'll say hiya ala sariri. It is on the bed. New words: ghurfa, room, hammam, washroom, matbakh, kitchen. Maktab is already done, but sari is also done. Sa'atu, watch. These are 4 new words, I think. And huwa here, obviously. He, it, or she, it. So we say hiya for sa'a also. No? So depending on these, Muhammad is in the room, Hayasa is in the washroom, Amin is in the kitchen, Kitab is on the desk, and the watch is on the bed. We have to answer this question. So anyone can answer. أجيبني الأسئلة الآتية. أين anyone?
أين الكتاب؟ هو على السرير.
نعم مكتب. هو على المكتب.
هو على المكتب.
نعم.
أين محمد؟ هو في المطبخ.
هو في الغرفة.
هو في الغرفة.
We'll answer according to the lesson. إن شاء الله. نعم.
You want me to read or brother?
أخ نعم نعم.
نعم نعم. أين الساعة؟
أين الساعة؟
الساعة هي على السرير.
أين نعم. It's on the bed. Yes.
نعم. أين ياسر؟ هو في الحمام.
هو في الحمام.
أين آمنة؟
نعم no تنوين. Yes.
هي في المطبخ.
And we'll join it. We'll say هي في المطبخ.
هي في المطبخ.
مطبخ.
مطبخ.
نعم.
نعم.
6th one.
أمينة في الغرفة.
It's آمنة.
آمنة في الغرفة. لا
هي في
المطبخ.
نعم. Is آمنة in the room? لا هي في المطبخ. نعم.
ياسر وياسر.
ياسر. نعم. علم المذكر. It's a male name. ينون.
ياسر في المطبخ. لا هو في الحمام. نعم. من في الغرفة.
If there's no aina, generally it is man. That's how you guess. Min comes from with it comes with aina. Min aina anta. Min aina hamidun. There's no aina, so we say man. So first preference should be man. If there's something else, oh, it is min.
من في الغرفة
Who's in the room?
محمد
محمد في الغرفة.
ومن في الحمام ياسر
في الحمام.
ماذا
And so ماذا is another way of saying ما.
ماذا علي
على
على مكتبي الكتاب
الكتاب ولا By the way, ya without dots is read as an alif. This is an alif. So there are two ways of writing alif. Like ta, he called. Other way is writing Musa. We'll not write Musa like this. We'll write it Musa like this. Why is it written like that? We'll learn later on. But because it's actually a ya, so the script will tell us. So ala will. This is a ya, but we read it as an alif. Alal maktabi. So don't get confused with the ya. If it has dots, it's a ya. No dots, it's alif.
نعم. ماذا على السرير
على السرير.
على السرير
الساعة.
نعم.
على السرير. اوكي. أخ معروف. By the way, ماذا is only used for غير عاقل. So we cannot say لا نقول ماذا على المكتب. We cannot say what is on the desk and reply with محمد على المكتب. We cannot say that. ماذا للغير عاقل. Like ما. Like ما, same thing like ماذا. ما or ماذا. Now, we have to read with the correct endings and translate also if you want. أخ معروف.
اقرأ واكتب مع ضبط أو آخر الكلمات. المدرسة في المدرسة.
In the school, yeah.
المدرسة the school في المدرسة in the school. في البيت in the home. البيت
The home, the house.
the house. الغرفة the room. الحمام the bathroom or the washroom.
So if there's no fi or ala, we are giving automatically dhamma. To those who are confused, we are giving dhamma. Why? There's nothing to change. So that's why we're giving dhamma. But fi has come, we'll give kasra. Naam.
Okay. في المطبخ in the kitchen. المكتب the desk. على المكتب on the desk. على الكرسي on the chair. السرير the bed. على الكتاب on the desk.
على الكتاب
on the book.
في
المسجد in the masjid.
In the masjid. In the masjid. We have 10 sentences, inshallah. Read and translate. Anyway, so you could do 5 each.
الله. الطالب في الجامعة. The student is in the university.
نعم. جامعة is university. نعم.
الرجل في المسجد. The man is in the masjid.
نعم.
أين التاجر? Where is the تاجر, a businessman. هو في الدكان. He is in the shop.
نعم.
Do you want me to read all of them or brother?
5.
Okay, 5. Okay. القلم على المكتب. The pen is on the desk. أين زينب? Where is Zainab? هي في الغرفة. She's in the room.
No, أخطأت 6 to 10.
نعم.
نعم.
أين الولد ورق هو على المكتب.
نعم.
Where is the paper?
Mm.
It is on the desk.
Yes. نعم.
أين المدرس؟
Mm.
هو في
فصلي classroom.
الفصل.
Mm.
لا فصلي. Where is the teacher? He's in the classroom. أين ياسر؟
Mm.
هو في
مرحاضي. washroom.
مرحاضي.
So حمام and مرحاض washrooms.
نعم washrooms. الشمس والقمر في
في السماء. في السماء.
في السماء.
Mm.
The sun and the moon are in the sky.
السماء. Yeah.
لا. من في الفصل. Who is friend or who is in school?
Who in the classroom.
In the class.
Okay. So the thing which we learned is alam mudhakkar, male names will have tanween, alam muannath will not have tanween. So it's given just examples, very simple. Muhammadun, Aminatu, Khalidun, Zainabu, Hamidun, Fatimatu, Yasirun, Maryamu, Ammarun, Aishatu. So we'll never give tanween to feminine names. Sa'idun, Khadijatu, Aliyun, Safiyatu, Abbasun, Ruqayyatu. So we can read the names here. Last exercise today. Male names give tanween, female don't. Anyone can read. It's just small exercise.
Do you want me to read?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. اقرأ واكتب مع ضبط آخر الكلمات. حامد، زينب، آمنة، عمار، سعيد، فاطمة، مريم، علي، خالد، عباس، عائشة، محمد، صفية، خديجة.
Khadijatu. Naam, ahsan. Inshallah. We have another part. Inshallah, we'll do this in our next class. So we learned harfu jar, fi, in, and ala on. Inshallah. We'll learn in the next class min, which is from, and ila is to. And then we'll start fifth lesson where we learn al mudaf wal mudaf ilayhi. Inshallah. Inshallah. Jazakallahu khairan. Barakallahu feek. Subhanakallah wa bihamdik. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.